Hi everybody, Tracy Brown here. I promised to talk a little bit about a couple days ago when you feel, what makes it harder to sometimes stop when we're full. And again, normal human stuff that all normal eaters, with quotes around normal, whatever that means, eat sometimes because the food is so delicious. We feel like we won't get this again for a really long time, whether it's Thanksgiving, whether it's whatever. So we have to leave room in intuitive eating or attuned eating for the fact that sometimes we eat a lot because the cookies are fresh out of the oven and that's your favorite way to eat them, and sometimes the food's just really good, and we know we're going to get over comfortably full and we're okay with that. So today what I really want to address a little more deeply, and I won't go into a lot of detail about this because again it's such a personal thing that I probably won't give all the scenarios for why we sometimes eat past fullness more often. So, but I want to put a couple of those out there for you, and if this feels relevant to you, please leave some comments about what this looks like, and then maybe another time we can go deeper, or maybe that's something you want to go deeper with me personally, whatever. But what I see in my client work with people is that sometimes there's just like, oh my gosh, when the food tastes so good, I don't want to stop. And that has so much to do sometimes with just this need for the experience not to end, meaning I don't want the pleasure to end. I don't want the fun to end. I don't want that feeling of emptiness to be there. And those are three distinct ways in which that shows up for people. That has a lot more to do, if that happens on a daily basis, that has so much more to do with something that your, whatever you want to call it, whether it's your spirit, your soul, your other parts of you, whether it's like your rebel that's in there that doesn't want to be deprived of all good things in life, is communicating to you through. Even if it feels like, oh, I don't like this feeling, I feel so full all the time, and I don't like that I'm always doing this because I know it's emotional. First, we give ourselves some credit for noticing that. And number two, when I say should, this is the only context in which I will use the word should, is having compassion. Having compassion for this experience is going to lead you deeper to it. That doesn't mean that if you know why you do it, or that you're choosing to have compassion, doesn't mean you have to change it, because there's a reason why things are hard to change, and that's not because that you're a failure for not changing it. It's just because you need more time, or you need more support or safety to allow that to happen. Okay? So I'm moving up in car line, guys, so please forgive me if I'm moving my car as we're talking. I didn't expect them to move it. So I'm going to talk and drive up here to the stop line, and then I will stop and look at you again. So sorry, was not expecting that. But that's how it rolls sometimes with these live things. Life happens. Okay, we're good. I got another few minutes. So what I want to say about all this is that start to explore when you look at it. And so ask yourself, you could even place your hand on your heart, on your belly, and ask, what would it be like if I stopped eating right now, even though I know I'm full? If you get some kind of response of like, I don't want it to end, okay, how come? What do you think you would feel? What would happen? And you'll get the answer. So a lot of it, sometimes at the beginning of intuitive eating, it hums up where it's like, ooh, I'm afraid that I won't let myself truly have this again. Cool. So now you know that there's still some all or nothing thinking, or good food, bad food thinking with your food, and there's still some room to work on full permission to eat. Because basically what you're doing right there is some deprivation-driven eating. So, we run second.
Who am I delivering? Who am I giving you?
Jordan Brown.
Jordan Brown.
Sorry guys, again, I started my video too late. I apologize. So this is how imperfect live videos go sometimes. But anyway, thank you for hanging tight. So quickly, just to kind of wrap it up there, is tune in. So if you're feeling like you don't want to stop when you feel full, don't force it. Don't judge it. Just tune in a little bit more about what you need. And you'll find that like there's a connection between some kind of gatekeeper within you that says, I don't want this to stop. And it could be because, and again, here's another quick example of, oftentimes I'll have women say, there's just no time or space for me, and I don't know how to make time or space, but I certainly can do it through my eating and not letting go. So hope that was helpful. I will talk to you all soon, and take care. Bye.